Hello, friends. Welcome. Sorry about the wait. Our software has changed here again, and Miss Mel was trying to navigate the new Facebook software. Welcome to episode 30 of Storytime Yoga. This might get a little interesting as I try to navigate this new software and figure out what's going on. Yes, none of my comments and everything are there. So welcome to episode 30 of Storytime Yoga. I am Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga, and your mindset coach with Rise to Wellness. Today we are reading The Kissing Hand by Audrey Penn, one of my children's favorite books. Please do comment if you're coming in. Thank you, Michael, for commenting. He says, hi, have a good class. Please do comment, because with this new software I'm seeing, I don't think I can see friends coming in. We'll have to find out more about this. Thank you, Bobby, for putting #live. I was just about to say that if you are joining us live, please put #live, #busykids in the comments. If you are watching the replay, #replay, #busykids. I will try and keep up on who's here, but if you are coming in, friends, please do put your names in the comments, and I will give you a shout out. We love to give you all a shout out. I do invite you to come to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. I'm going to step back to my mat so that we can begin class. All right, friends, coming crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose. Sitting up nice and straight and tall, we'll begin class. Good job, my friends. And we'll get our little breathing ball here. And if you're just joining us first time, friends, as we breathe in and fill our belly full of air, we make our ball nice and big. And as we breathe out and get all of that air out of our belly, we make our ball small. So we're going to sit up nice and straight and tall, and we're going to do our first round of breathing, friends. Breathing in and out, in and out, in and out. Good job, my friends. And although we're sitting up nice and straight and tall, our shoulders are staying neutral. We're not hunching up as we're breathing. We're staying nice and neutral. And we're breathing in through our nose and out through our nose or our mouth. We're going to do one more round, friends. Breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. Good job, my friends. Now I invite you to stay on your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. I'm going to bring my cushion forward, and we'll get our story started. We'll just check to see if there's more friends on. I don't know if I can see you, friends, so if you are here, please do comment while we get used to this new software that seems to be here. Oh, I'll show you the front again. The Kissing Hand by Audrey Penn. This is such a beautiful book. Make sure you can see it. Good job, my friends. Chester Raccoon stood at the edge of the forest and cried. I don't want to go to school, he told his mother. I want to stay home with you. I want to play with my friends and play with my toys and read my books and swing on my swing. Please, may I stay home with you? Oh, poor Chester. Mrs. Raccoon took Chester by the hand and nuzzled him on the ear. Sometimes we all have to do things we don't want to do, she told him gently, even if they seem strange and scary at first, but you will love school once you start. And you see right here, the raccoons are right here, but right there climbing down the tree while that's happening is a funny little squirrel, and that funny little squirrel is doing a plank walk. So we are all going to do a plank walk, friends, coming to your mat or your blanket or your piece of floor. We're going to come down to our knees. We're going to put our hands out like this, and then we're going to just go on our toes like this, okay? We're going to bring our bum up, and we're going to be straight in a plank. Okay, so I'm here with my arms. See, I can do this back and forth with my toes. And what I'm gonna do is walk. I'm gonna bring that knee to elbow, knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Pretend like you're walking down that tree, friends. Knee to elbow, knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Good job, friends. Pretend like you're walking. Good job. Be that little squirrel walking down, listening to little Chester and Mama Raccoon, Mrs. Raccoon. You'll make new friends and play with new toys, read new books, and swing on new swings. Besides, she added, I know a wonderful secret that will make your nights at school seem as warm and cozy as your days at home. So, friends, Chester Raccoon goes to school at night. He goes the opposite time that we go. So he spends all day at home and then he goes to school at night. And you'll see here that he is playing in a sandbox. So when she's saying he's going to play with new toys, he's in a seated forward bend playing in the sandbox. So let's play in the sandbox with Chester Raccoon. Coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, sitting down with your legs straight out in front of you. And we're going to put them in a V this time, okay? Put them in a V and pretend that that big sandbox is in front of you. I want you to put your arms up and forward bend and play that sand, just making sure that your back is straight. We're forward bending. You should feel this stretch everywhere in your body. Play in that sand. Play with the trucks. We're going to come up and we're going to do it one more time. Hands up and forward bend. Play in that sand, in that sandbox between your legs. Play with those trucks. Put the sand in your pickup truck. Do whatever you want to do, friends. Good job. Frog. All right. See the froggy right there? Chester wiped away his tears and looked interested. A secret? What kind of secret? A very old secret, said Mrs. Raccoon. I learned it from my mother, and she learned it from hers. It's called the kissing hand. The kissing hand? Asked Chester. What's that? So you see this little froggy sitting there? He's listening in on the conversation. So let's listen in on the conversation as well, friends. Let's come into our mat or our blanket or our piece of floor. Let's come down into a froggy hop. You're in your froggy squat, and I want to see you hop like a frog. Do the frog voice too. Be ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. In your squat, I want you to hop. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Good job, my friends. Listening to Chester Raccoon and his mama. I'll show you. Mrs. Raccoon took Chester's left hand and spread open his tiny fingers into a fan. Leaning forward, she kissed Chester right in the middle of his palm. Chester felt his mother's kiss rush from his hand, up his arm, and into his heart. Even his silky black mask tingled with a special warmth. Look at that, friends. So we are going to do a standing forward bend and pretend that Chester's mommy is kissing our hand too. So coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. I'm just going to adjust the camera there a little bit, friends. There we go. Coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. We're going to ground those feet into the ground, all right? We can give ourselves a little bit more distance in between our feet. We're going to put our arms up, and we're going to come down into a forward bend. Now put your hand out and pretend that Mrs. Raccoon is kissing your hand too, or mommy or daddy are kissing your hand too, friends. And as you come up, I want you to bring that kiss all the way up into your heart too. 1, 2, 3, come up and bring that kiss right into your heart. We're going to do it one more time, friends. Raising your arms up, coming down into your forward bend. Put your hand out and get that kiss. And as you come up, we're going to bring that kiss into our heart. 1, 2, 3, up, and bring that kiss into your heart too, friends. Mrs. Raccoon smiled. Now, she told Chester, whenever you feel lonely and need a little loving from home, just press your hand to your cheek and think, Mommy loves you. And that very kiss will jump to your face and fill you with toasty, warm thoughts. Can we all do that? Can we put our hand to our cheek? We're going to try that in chair pose, friends. Do you see how Chester is sitting on his mommy's lap? So let's come to our mat, our blanket, or our piece of floor. And I'm going to put this much room in between my feet, friends. I'm going to show you. I'm going to go to the side so that we can do chair pose together. I'm going to pretend that my mommy or daddy's behind me, okay? They're the chair that I'm going to sit in. I'm going to sit in their lap. I'm going to put my arms up, and I'm going to come down into chair pose. I'm going to bring my arms like this because I'm pretending that mommy or daddy's arms are right around me as I sit in their lap. And I'm going to put my hand to my cheek, and I'm going to feel the warmth of mommy and daddy's kiss on the back of my hand. And remember, what did Chester's mommy say? It means mommy and daddy love you. Good job, my friends. She took Chester's hand and carefully wrapped his fingers around the kiss. Now do be careful not to lose it, she teased him. But don't worry, when you open your hand and wash your food, I promise the kiss will stick. So it's okay to wash your hands after mommy and daddy or grandma and grandpa give you that kiss, friends. It will stick. Look at this big, gorgeous, beautiful tree that is behind Chester and Mrs. Raccoon. We are going to be that big, gorgeous, beautiful tree, friends, coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. We are going to ground those feet into the ground. I'm going to lift one leg up and get my balance. And then I'm either going to tripod like this if I don't have balance, or I'm going to bring that foot above my knee or below my knee. We're going to come into prayer pose to get that balance. Good job, my friends. And then we can bring our big branches out and look down at Chester Raccoon and Mrs. Raccoon. You can watch Mrs. Raccoon kissing Chester Raccoon's hand. Good job, my friends. We're going to come to the other foot. Getting your balance, bringing that foot up. We can either tripod here, or we can bring our foot above or below our knee. Getting our balance, hands to heart center. And now we're going to bring those big tree branches out. Good job, my friends. Seeing Chester Squirrel or Chester Raccoon and Mrs. Raccoon down below. Good job, my friends. Chester loved his kissing hand. Now he knew his mother's love would go with him wherever he went, even to school. You see all the wonderful things he's doing there? He's playing with a ball, he's skipping, he's thinking about the wonderful hand, about holding his mama's wonderful hand. Beautiful. And right here, Chester is playing with that ball in boat pose. So let's play with that big ball too with Chester. Pretend he's right beside us, friends, coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. We're going to just roll back a little bit, and we're going to lift those legs and put our arms up. If you want, you can pretend you have that ball and play with that ball. Pretend Chester's beside you. Pass him the ball, friends, and then catch it when he sends it back to you. And pass him the ball, friends, and catch it when Chester sends it back to you. Good job, my friends. All right. That night, Chester stood in front of his school and looked thoughtful. Suddenly, he turned to his mother and grinned. "Give me your hand," he told her. So there is a big, giant moon, and we know that Chester Raccoon goes to school at night when the big, giant moon is out. So, friends, let's come to our mat or our blanket or our piece of floor. We're going to make our hands like this because we're going to go up into moon pose. So we're going to do stretch right up top first. And then we're going to go over to one side. Big, giant side stretch. You're going to feel it from your armpit all the way down your side. Then have moon hands. Big, giant stretch, friends. And coming up, going to the other side. Big, giant moons, my friends. Good job. Chester took his mother's hand in his own and unfolded her large, familiar fingers into a fan. Next, he leaned forward and kissed the center of her hand. And you know what? This is the interesting part. There's some mice here watching, and Chester is almost headed down into mouse pose as he kisses his mama's hand. So let's come to our mat or our blanket or our piece of floor, and let's pretend that we're doing the same with our mommy and daddy or our grandma and grandpa or whoever it is. Let's pretend that we're leaning forward to kiss them, but we're going to go down into mouse pose. So we're going to put our forehead right down on the mat or on our hands like this. Come down and kiss, and bring your forehead right down. Arms are beside you if your forehead's on the mat. Otherwise, your arms can be up here. Good job, my friends, sitting there. Allowing everything to settle. Good job, my friends. Good kissing. I'm just going to check and see if any of our friends are there. Now you have a kissing hand too, he told her, and with a gentle goodbye and I love you, Chester turned and danced away. Look at that. See all of his friends all scurrying into school? See? So Chester turned and danced away. So I think it's time to do dancer pose, friends. Let's dance with Chester to school, even though he goes to school at nighttime. So we're going to put this much room in between our legs. I'm going to go sideways so that you can see. We're going to lift one leg and get our balance. And then we're going to grab that ankle with our hand, same ankle. And slowly we're going to move that foot back, bring our arm forward. And I'm going to push that ankle into that hand. Now remember, if balance is an issue, I can put my arm down here on my waist. Balance is okay, I can be up here. This is dancer pose, friends. We're going to go to the other side, my friends. Turn around so you can see. I'm going to lift one foot up, get my balance, and I'm going to grab that ankle with that hand, same ankle. And slowly I'm going to move that leg back. I'm going to put this arm out. Good job, friends, and push that ankle into that hand. This is dancer pose, my friends. Good job. Dancing away with Chester to school. Mrs. Raccoon watched Chester scamper across a tree limb and enter school. And as the hoot owl rang in the new school year, she pressed her left hand to her cheek and smiled. The warmth of Chester's kiss filled her heart with special words. Chester loves you, it sang. Chester loves you. The end. Look at that beautiful picture at the end. All right, what an incredible book, friends. Again, that was The Kissing Hand by Audrey Penn. So, friends, it is time to lay down in relaxation. I invite you to come to your mat or your blanket or your piece of floor, laying down on your back with your arms beside you and your palms facing up. I think today we'll find a comfy, cozy spot in the woods where Chester and Mama Raccoon live. Right near the schoolhouse. You know how he can see across to the schoolhouse? Some comfy, cozy grass by a tree. Beautiful job, my friends. Laying down, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your chest, relaxing your waist, relaxing your bum, relaxing your hands and your arms, grabbing up a big piece of that grass in both hands and squinching them tight and then letting them go, palms facing to the ceiling or to the ceiling in your house, but to the sky if you're out in that grass. Relaxing your legs and your feet. Letting your feet just drop off to the side, friends. Listening to all of the sounds in the forest around us. To Mama Raccoon talking to Chester. To the squirrels and the little mice. To all of the other animals. To the wind rustling the trees. To the hoot owl hooting And just as we listen to all of those sounds, and we let them in and we let them go, we do the same with our thoughts, friends. Let your thoughts come in, acknowledge them, and let them go. We don't need to think about anything right now. Nothing but relaxing our body. And slowly, slowly inside of your head, I want you to silently repeat to yourself, I am healthy. I am loved. And I want you to take that feeling of being loved. You know that warm, fuzzy feeling in your tummy? How it feels like to know that you're loved. It doesn't matter who by, whether it's by mommy or daddy or grandma and grandpa or a friend or a brother or sister. Take that warm, cozy feeling of being loved and send it everywhere through your body. Send it to your chest and your waist. Send it to your arms and your hands. Send it to your legs and your feet. And most of all, send that warm, fuzzy feeling of being loved up to your head and to your heart. Hold it deeply inside your heart. Now let's remember that Mama Raccoon kissed the palm of Chester's hand and told him that anytime they weren't together, he could put that kiss, that palm of his hand, up to his face, up to his cheek, and know that Mama Raccoon was always with him and that she loved him, that he was loved. So right now, I want you to think about all of the people that love you. I want you to pretend that all of those people kissed the palm of your hand. Put that palm of your hand up to your cheek. And take the love from all of those people out there and put it into your heart. Feel that love right in your heart. And know that no matter where all those people are right now, you are loved by those people. Now this one's a big one, friends. Keeping our body relaxed. Feeling all of that love in your heart. I want you to take that kiss. Your own kiss. And we're going to send that kiss out to everybody that we love. I want you to send that kiss out to mommy and daddy and brothers and sisters around you. Send it out to all of your neighbors. Send it out to your friends at school and teachers. Send it out to grandmas and grandpas and aunts and uncles and cousins. And send it out to all of those helpers out there. Let's let all of those helpers and all of those people out there know that they are loved by sending them our kiss. Send them all out there, friends. Once you're done doing that, friends, bring that cozy feeling, that warm feeling of love back into your heart. And when you're ready, friends, keeping your eyes closed, roll to one side, bringing your knees into your chest, just laying there for a moment. And if you're yawning and you're tired, this is a great time to have a nap. It's okay. Just lay there and have a nap. If not, that's okay too. When you're ready, come back up to sitting and join me on my mat. Sitting crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose, friends. Good job, friends. Bringing hands to heart center. We'll end class with namaste. I feel good in every way. The goodness in me sees the goodness in all of you. Great job, my friends. Thank you so much for joining us for episode 30 of Storytime Yoga. Today we read The Kissing Hand by Audrey Penn, and I will put the link to be able to purchase that book in the comments or the description there with the video. This has been episode 30. I am Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga and mindset coach with Rise to Wellness. Thank you for joining us. And if you are watching the replay, please do put hashtag replay, hashtag busy kids in the comments. I wish you all a wonderful day, and we will join you here again tomorrow for our last class of the week. Have a wonderful day, friends. Take care.